We're back. And this is a very special discussion I'm doing today. And the reason why this discussion is so special, all of you can probably guess it, is because we have a Jujutsu Kaisen anime PV now. Okay? I mean if you ain't caught up, if you're not with the hype, it's here. Mappa has given it to us. We have the PV, we have voice actors, we have music, we have cast, we have directors, we have broadcasting season. We got it. We just got it. We got what we've been wanting all this time for 2020. We got it, and I'm just really excited that the community was able to come together yesterday in such an awesome way and get new people into the series, and all the vets have been following it forever. And if you've been there when we were struggling with Jimenez Box and having to read Goodwill Arc as a raw form, and just all of this craziness and just all the stuff that was going on, now feels like it was just all worth it in the end. And now I'm just excited for all my new followers that may be watching this. I'm excited for you guys to get intertwined with the channel. I'm excited to talk to all of you guys. I'm excited to discuss Jujutsu Kaisen with everyone. I'm excited to just get this new wave going on with the anime and get this new wave going on with the things happening with Jujutsu Kaisen. It's really, really exciting. But that isn't what this video is about, as you guys know. You guys are here for chapter 106 discussion. Shibuya part 25, 24, 25, something like that. That's what you guys are here for. And we're going to discuss that. But as you guys know, intro. So Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 106. There's a lot of things I want to talk about with 106. But the things I'm going to focus on with this video is, one, the whole memory manipulation aspect. I still don't believe this is a Yuji ability. I know people are probably gonna look at me and be like, "You're just being hard-headed, Dancho. This is a Yuji ability," and I'm like, I don't know. It don't feel right. If it is going to be a Yuji ability, and I've seen multiple people on Twitter, shout out to Vin and shout out to a lot of other people on Twitter, they were speaking about how maybe this is a ability that could happen through stimulation. Maybe a certain stimulation is applied or reached for the person being memories being affected, that the memory manipulation thing will happen. So their evidence for that would be the Toto situation, where the stimulus from Toto hearing Yuji giving that perfect answer for him, that stimulus for him probably was what ended up causing the fake memories, and Choso beating the dog shit out of Yuji and having that satisfaction of beating this man and probably about to kill the dude that killed his brothers, well, one of the people that killed his brothers. That stimulation of that success is what triggered the memory. I don't think that's a bad way of that working. I wouldn't like it being an ability though. I wish it was more like a curse, like how people are saying that maybe Yuji's grandpa cursed Yuji without him knowing, and that curse being him being able to mess with people's memories like that. Like, maybe with that stimulation thing, maybe the stimulation aspect and the curse could be one thing. And Yuji's grandfather cursing him created this condition or this stimulus thing happening. And that combining probably is giving the situation that Yuji has. I will accept that. I don't think this is an intrinsic technique from Yuji. I genuinely think that Yuji does not have an intrinsic or a natural curse technique. This has to be something external. I don't think this is internal. If it is internal, it's internal. I just hope Akutami explains it very well, because right now it seems the gag is funny. It was very cool for the arc at the moment, for this arc at the moment, and making Choso freak out and adding more mystery to Jujutsu Kaisen, which I love. But right now it feels very lackluster. It doesn't feel like it's going to be executed well, which has me worried. So, not everything's perfect. So if it turns into something that's a little like, then I'm just gonna, be hurt and sad and wish Akutami just left it as like an aspect of projection because of like strong emotions or something. But yeah, that when in terms of the Yuji stuff, I don't want to go long into the Yuji memory manipulation thing because I feel like now that we've seen exactly what happened, our speculation is either he's been cursed by his grandfather or maybe this is an intrinsic ability. We can't really go anywhere from there. Right now, we're just like, okay, Akutami, you just grabbed us, threw us on the boat, and we're here for a ride like it's Hunter x Hunter. What can you do? So yeah, in terms of that, I'm just gonna. I mean, that's really all I can leave that at. I feel like that's something we're gonna have to take step by step, day by day. You know, Whitney. But another huge thing I want to touch on for the chapter is, excuse me, is Maki Nabara. I'm sorry, Maki Nanami and and Nabito. My like, bro, Nabito's name disappeared out of my head for 2 seconds. Like I genuinely could not remember Nabito's name just now. That's hilarious. But yeah, and Nabito, that was probably one of my most enjoyed comedic interactions between characters in Jujutsu Kaisen, which is funny. Those three personalities, they're so different. Like Nanami's super seriousness, and then Nobito's like carefree, like drunken bastard attitude, and then Maki's like just Maki's just like boldness and just her level of expression. Those three getting together, I think that interaction was so funny. And seeing that we're gonna have these three together in these next chapter, interacting against the Squid Curse, who everyone wants to nickname Cthulhu, which was fucking awesome to see. But those three, they're interacting sooner together. I'm really interested in how they're gonna fight together if we're gonna see them fight together. I really would like to see that. What has me thinking that maybe we're not gonna see them fight together is that Nobito seems to be pretty powerful. And with that being said, oh, also, people let him make fun of Nobara because she was told to stay, but Nanami and Nobito agreed that Maki should not be coming with them. I just want that to be stated. They both said that Maki should not be coming with them, okay? So, now do I expect an L from Maki to be placed in this arc? No, I actually think Maki might shine this arc. I have a very powerful feeling that Maki is going to turn up this arc, but the same dialogue was given to Maki. Okay? Nobody called Maki useless. I don't know if that's because she said, I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna stay. I don't know. But nobody called her useless. Nobody said she'd be in the way. Nobody said any of that. But y'all did that with Nobara. I think y'all like women characters who act like dudes more than y'all like women characters who act like real women, who have like personality, who have duality, who, you know, can be tough, but then likes to be a girly girl and has moments where she's really thinking and has self-reflection and thought. And I'm not saying Maki would never get those things, but Maki's a different type of female character than Nobara. You know what I'm saying? Nobara is a female character that has the duality of a female character. And I know that's kind of weird for me to say as a male, but as a male raised by women, when I look at Nobara, she feels more like a genuine female that I would know in real life than Maki. Because Maki comes off as a straight up anime female that is, you know, a tsundere or whatever they call it, tsundere, whatever they call it, that's her. That's what Maki is. While Nobara, I guess you could call it that. I don't really think so. To me, she's what all women are, in my opinion. You know, she's a girl, yet she's independent and she knows how to speak how she feels, and she's loud, she's opinionated, and I like that. Like, I think that's a realistic character, real to what we are as people, than maybe like Maki or May or stuff like that. Or May or Mai, however you pronounce her lame ass name. But yeah, so those three interacting I really love. I like seeing them together. The squid being who they run up on was not expected. I honestly forgot about that little nigga. I forgot about that little nigga. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about him. So seeing him was really refreshing. I'm glad he's there. But Nobito, okay, his technique is so unique, and I don't know of course, we're gonna see exactly how he uses it, but I wonder if he's using the shadow of the curse to put them in a shadow. Like, is he putting them in shadows and then hitting it like glass and breaking it? It kind of reminds me of I don't know why it makes me think of One Piece, but Bluno, what's his name? Bluno? I haven't watched One Piece in a while, but I mean, I read One Piece. But Bluno, when he used to open up the vacuum air, like the rooms or whatever, he was fighting Luffy and Enos Lobby and was like jumping in that bitch and like jumping out that bitch. Like for some reason that reminded me of that, like him putting him inside the thing and then when he crushed it. And I don't know why my brain thought that, but that's what it kind of reminded me of. And I feel like I've seen an ability like Nobito's in anime before, but I can't remember where. Like I feel like I've seen that. Like somebody can put them in the thing and can break. Like I don't want to say Kingdom Hearts Luxord, even though that's what it reminds me of too. But I can't remember. It's something that is so similar to that I know for a fact is out there. But it's such a cool intrinsic. I said intrinsic, a cool, interesting ability. It's I really want to know how they're going to use it, and the fact that he's going to use it, and the fact that he was able to do it so fast without Maki and Nanami noticing. Some people also brought up that isn't it weird that Nanami and Maki don't know Nobito's abilities, and I'm like, how is that weird? Meg is her sister, and Maki thought she knew it, and she thought all her ability could be was that she could just put curse energy on objects when she could create stuff with the curse energy. Didn't even know what her actual ability was. Even in again in the Goodwill arc, when Toto used his boogie woogie, at first when they tried to jump Yuji, and Noritoshi looked around and was like, "Was that Toto's or Yuji's ability?" And it's like, like this is your classmates, but you're not even sure. So it makes you like, and Toto was known to whoop curse his asses without his curse technique. So there's that. So, like those type of things. I think people gotta realize, I think these shaman, these sorcerers, I think they're very close to home. I think that unless you fought with me, seen me fight, gone on missions with me, you don't really know my ability well. I think that's a lot of how Jujutsu Kaisen works in that aspect. So don't be surprised when characters that are both pretty powerful or, that you feel like would know each other, that do know each other already, don't know each other's abilities. Sometimes it doesn't even, doesn't necessarily work like that. And so I like that. I like that now we all get to see, including the characters, get to see how Nobito's about to flex because he's pretty powerful. Like the dude blitzed, like he was right next to them and then blitz Squid. I don't know if he was able to pull Squid. I don't know, but he did an amazing job. I know some people thinking, Darjo, the twins. I'm gonna get to the twins. The twins is last. We gonna get to the twins is last. We gonna get to the twins. But the second to last thing that I really want to touch on is the Squid, aka Cthulhu, until we get a better name, is what happened to him when his transformation. And I think a lot of people on Twitter, we got so excited over the transformation that we've sort of missed the point of the transformation, or we sort of missed how the transformation transpired. My first time reading it, I got excited the transformation. I always reread chapters 2 times, 3 times in the midst of it being, dropping or whatever, it being out. And when I read it again, it hit me that Nobito hits the squid, but he flies through. He coughs up bones, which is all of the humans that he's been eating, right? And then he says Mahito, Jogo, Hanami. And when he says that, if you really pay attention to the little panels when he says that, he's crying. It looks like the squid is crying saying it. So to me, how I took it was that he's like a baby crying for his older brothers. Like he's a young boy, young infant or whatever, crying for his older brothers. But when he thought about Hanami, it hit him Hanami was dead. And then that negative energy from processing that Hanami was dead and then being able to direct it at these these Jujutsu sorcerers, being able to now aim that at them, I think was a huge catalyst in that transformation. And now he's fully evolved. And Beto says that, oh, that's why you were so weak. You were still a womb, a cursed womb. Now people wonder, how was he a womb when he was running around? Da, 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 da. Jichi actually mentions in the past, and I'm sorry I can't remember the chapter, he mentions in the past that there are cursed wombs that lean towards special grade already. So there are cursed wombs that are so powerful that when there's wombs, they're that strong. So far it's looking like Squid might be the strongest, or if he's not the strongest, he may just be the youngest of the cursed group. So when I say that, I mean he could have just came about later than the other curses that we know, like Jogo, Mahito, and Hanami. Or he came around the same time and he could be more powerful, and it took more time for him to develop into the giant curse that he is. Either way, he had a damn domain expansion as that little baby curse form. A really peaceful ass domain expansion. So now I'm starting to wonder, what is his domain expansion going to be? Now, like, when he's looking like Cthulhu, like, what exactly is he going? Dude looks like fucking Davy Jones, like from Pirates of the Caribbean. Like it's crazy. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about all of this stuff going on, man. This I hope that damn domain expansion is crazy. But but the last thing I want to touch on, the twins. The twins are back. The twins are here. The twins are active. The twins want smoke. The twins have a plan. And whatever the twins have planned, I'm genuinely interested in, because it's clearly being done so they can get Ghetto back. So what is the plan? You know, like they clearly are doing this so Ghetto can come back. They're clearly are doing it so they can get Ghetto's body back. What is y'all plan? What are y'all plotting on? What do y'all want to do here? What is y'all next step? Is that a finger that was in their hand? Like, what the hell is going on here? Like, there's so much that could possibly happen with the twins coming in and top of him being healed. And it makes me wonder, where's Jogo? Where's Jogo and Mahito? Where are they at? Who's going to run into them? Is Panda and Kusakabe going to run into Jogo or Mahito? Because we still got to look at them. You know, you got to get back into the anime plot. But the twins, like, what are they going to do? How are they going to do? What is their plan for getting Ghetto back? Because all of this is all for Ghetto for them. So what are they going to do? I can't even speculate anything. I can't even come up with anything on top of my head because I have no idea. It has to be a finger in their hand. And some people were wondering, well, where would they get a finger from? Well, don't forget, Cthulhu was dropping fingers off to fuck with the damn Jujutsu sorcerers in the beginning of the damn manga. Don't forget that he had someone was just dropping them bitches off like it was nothing, you know? And they stole 6. How we know they ain't got some? They say have Jogo offer the fingers. Does that mean that Jogo got the fingers on him, like just to pull out, like here they go? Eat, nigga, like like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the plan? So I really want to know what Akutami is going on, and I know Akutami is going to perspective switch to the fight with Cthulhu, aka the Squid Curse, and it gets me so excited, but I'm kind of like, I want to know what the girls have planned. But I think we might get both. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Hopefully we get a lot of solid concrete stuff that propels not only the story arc, but also propels what we know about the twins and the other characters. And I'm hoping next chapter that we get more on Naobito. If we get like a mini flashback on Naobito next chapter, I would really appreciate that. Some fleshing out of his character would be nice. If we can get some information on if he knows Toji in that, that'd be a nice touch. Because I'm not entirely sure if him and Toji have like a really, really true and genuine direct beef, or a true, genuine direct connection of knowing each other. So yeah, that's really all I have for Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 106. As I said, I really appreciate you guys coming in. I love the fact that the Jujutsu Kaisen fan base is now about to just move. It's about to pop. It's about to go. It's about to continue. I'm excited for everything that's going on. I'm excited for everything that's going to happen in the future. Thank you, everybody who's coming in and tuning into these videos. Thank you, everybody who's been tuning into these videos. Thank you for everybody who's been following me on Twitter. Thank you if you like this at the bottom. Thank you if you hit that subscribe button. Thank you if you hit that bell icon. Thank you if you commented. I just really appreciate all the support for you guys. And I really want to create a awesome space for us Jujutsu Kaisen fans. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, follow me at Doncho's Hideout. If you aren't part of my Discord, the Discord link should be in the description below. It should also be connected to my YouTube. It will also be connected to my Twitter if you can find me on Twitter. And if you can't find it in none of those places, please DM me on Twitter and I will gladly send you there. It's a new Discord, so I'm trying to get some people in there, trying to actually get people to be a part of it. So far, I've been using it just for like close mutuals and stuff like that. So now I want to make it public, and I want people to, enjoy themselves and pop out and just share Jujutsu Kaisen stuff, no whole bar, So thank you, everyone, for everything that you've been doing. I really appreciate everyone coming in. I really am excited for all the Jujutsu Kaisen new stuff that we're getting, and be on the lookout for this Sunday because we're getting more, hopefully. Unless it might be the same thing, we're rehash. But I think we're getting more anime news, guys. So once again, it's me, Doncho, and I appreciate the support.